You're watching Joe's House of Horror. I'm Felissa Rose from Sleepaway Camp.
Hey guys, it's Joe. I hope everyone's doing great out there. Coming at you tonight with an unboxing video. And tonight we have Horror Block. Now, this is June's Horror Block, and we're like basically almost into August at this point. Horror Block apparently has been having some major issues with, I think, certain items in their box. I know they sent like an email. I really didn't read it because I'm pretty much off the Horror Block train. I'm just kind of going through the motions at this point until my subscription expires, which I think is in another month or two. I mean, unless by some miracle they like really raise the bar and make me want to resubscribe, because the last few months have just been so bad. I just haven't even been paying attention. I don't even know what the themes are this month. So let's just get right into it and see what we got this month. Yeah, I mean, the one good thing about Horror Block is the shirts are always pretty decent. There's only been like a handful of times. I mean, I've been getting Horror Block for over 2 years now, so I mean, there's only been a handful of times I remember really disliking the shirt. But let's go in blind as always here and see what we got this month for Horror Block. We will save the t-shirt for last. Let's take a peek at the color real quick here though. Alright, the black shirt this month. Alright, so let's get into it here. It feels like a pretty full box this month, I will say. Let's go into the first item here, because it feels like we have like a keychain of some sort, or what is this? Okay. Appears we have like a pin of some sort here or something. I can't really tell. I can see the double pin back on the back there though. So let's just open this up and see exactly what we have here. I'm assuming it's some sort of vampire or Dracula pin of some kind. I'm not ill-prepared right now. I don't have my knife on me. So we will just force this thing open here. Alright, so it looks like, I'll give you guys the first view. It looks like this is a pretty cool pin because you have to open the casket. And is it a Nosferatu pin? It appears to be a Nosferatu pin. And that is actually a very, very cool pin right there of the man himself, Nosferatu. That is a really rad pin. I actually really dig that. I will say that is the one thing I like that Horror Block has been doing. They've been doing enamel pins pretty much every single month. And, you know, I put pins, I have my backpack right here, actually. I put, like, all of my horror pins on my backpack, for when I go to cons and stuff like that. So, I'm really into, like, the enamel pins right now. And that is a really cool one. Don't have a Nosferatu pin, so that is really rad. Totally dig that. Cool first item, Horror Block. Alright, let's feel the next item. It feels like a DVD. Oh, it feels like we have a couple DVDs this month. Which isn't a bad thing. You know, per se, if they're good movies or whatever, but, you know, at least they're putting in, you know, horror movies. I mean, obviously, you're a horror fan, you want to see horror movies and stuff, so it's not a bad thing. I will say I would like to see Blu-rays over DVDs. Obviously, like, if you're going to send 2 DVDs, just send 1 Blu-ray. I'd probably be happy with that, but don't want to nitpick too much. But we got Stakeland 2, which I have not seen. I don't even know if I've seen Stakeland 1. I feel like I have seen the first Stakeland, but I've definitely not seen this, and I'm probably going to have to revisit Stakeland 1 now. Obviously a vampire flick here. Have not seen this one, though. If anyone in the comments down below has seen it, let me know, and let me know if it's worth checking out, and let me know about Stakeland 1, because I don't really remember a lot about Stakeland 1. Alright, alright, this I have seen, for sure. Late Phases, Night of the Wolf. Now, when I saw it, I believe it was just called Late Phases, so maybe this is a sequel, actually. This could be a sequel, because I don't remember Ethan Embry being in the first one. But I could be wrong. Maybe it is the first one. It's been a while. It's been a while since I've seen Late Phases. Late Phases wasn't too bad, though, from what I remember. So I'll have to watch this. I don't remember if... The cover looks really familiar, so I'm assuming maybe they just added on... You know, I'm thinking maybe it is a sequel now. I don't know. I'm all over the place right now. But there you go. This one, I'm actually looking forward to revisiting if it's the same Late Phases I remember, because I remember it being pretty good. And Ethan Embry, he's actually a really underrated actor recently. He was in Cheap Thrills, which was amazing, and Devil's Candy, which I'm hearing amazing things about. Haven't seen yet, but excited for that. So yeah, so right now, pretty good month, I would say. Not too bad at all. All right, feels like we got a big item and then a couple of small items here. Let's pull out the Room Morgue. All right, we get the Room Morgue this month. Is The Evil Within, which I have not seen that movie in a while. The tragic story behind a movie few have seen and why you should. Now, I remember when I saw this movie, I thought it was like okay, but nothing like amazing that I would like need to revisit. But I thought like everyone saw that. I didn't think it was like a really like movie that no one saw. I mean, I know it didn't do very well like in theaters and stuff, but I didn't think it was that terrible. I think it's probably worth a watch, though, from what I remember. All right, let's feel around a little more here. Feels like we have a pen or something. Okay, I mean, and these are the items, like, you know, Hbjwtstitoyatt just kind of throws in there. I mean, for a throw-in item, it is what it is. You got a Gremlins pen right here. So, you know, like a practical item there, and it is Gremlins. And you got little sad little Gizmo face right there. Look at him. Look how sweet he is right there. And you got the Gremlins right there. So, little Gremlins pen. You know, not bad. Whatever. Oh, whatever item. Alright, so let's pull out the big item here. Let me just make sure there's nothing else in here this month. One thing I just noticed is they didn't put in their, like, little spoiler book this month. Which I think is very peculiar, because usually they at least put in a spoiler card or something like that. And I have heard people recently talking about maybe Hbjwtstitoyatt's like going down or something like that, or Nerd Block in general is going down, and that rumor kind of makes me like, you know, add some fuel to the fire on that rumor, in my opinion, a little bit there. But this item looks like it is going to be amazing. Just pull it by the box alone. It says in here, guys, is a limited edition Vincent Price mini bust, and that sounds really, really badass. So let's hope it is. It is Vincent Price officially licensed. Great box art here too, I gotta say. Very excited. Very, very excited to see what is in here. Let's take a look. All right. This could be a really quality item here from Hbjwtstitoyatt. And okay, it's not exactly what I expected, but it still looks pretty cool. I do wish it was in color. That will be the first thing I'll say about it, but this is still really, really nice, I gotta say. Here you go, guys. Here is your Vincent Price bust right there. Really, really nice. This is really, really nice. I really dig this. Like I said, I wish it was in color. But I mean, now the more I'm looking at it, the red here, really, the like red little amulet there he has really makes it pop. You got your little hanger there, so you can either, I don't know if it will stand well or not. Let's see here real quick. All right, so yeah, it stands actually quite beautifully there on your shelf, or you can hang it right on your wall. This is a quality item right here from Hbjwtstitoyatt. This is awesome, actually. This is probably one of the best items I've got in Hbjwtstitoyatt in quite a long time. And I love this. This is awesome. Awesome item from Hbjwtstitoyatt right here. Yeah, really nice. I mean, it's not like super detailed or anything like that, but just like a really nice quality item that a horror fan is going to want, like a collector. So, kudos, Hbjwtstitoyatt. Really, really good on that one. Really digging it. All right, so I think that is it. Let's just get into the t-shirt here, guys. Let's see what the t-shirt is this month. And, okay, that is really bizarre. We have a Labyrinth t-shirt. Now, don't get me wrong, guys. You can see my look of confusion here. Since when is Labyrinth a horror movie? Now, do I love Labyrinth? Yes, I grew up with Labyrinth. Absolutely love the movie Labyrinth. And this is not, like, a bad shirt. But Labyrinth is not a horror movie. So that is really, really, really bizarre. I don't know what they were thinking. Like, this would have been a good Nerd Block shirt. And I know that they said they've been having some issues, so maybe they just threw in an old Nerd Block shirt this month or something. But this is the reason why people are going to unsubscribe to Hbjwtstitoyatt and, you know, Nerd Block company in general. you know, because you're putting in this is a complete non-horror item in a horror box. I mean, that to me is unacceptable. And what was looking to be a really good box, really puts a damn... I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I love Labyrinth. I do. So this shirt won't go to waste on me, and I do appreciate it, but I'm just thinking, as a horror fan in general, you know, I think most would be pretty irate to get I mean, you know, get a Labyrinth shirt in a horror box really doesn't make any sense to me. Not a bad shirt, though. Just really just a poor choice to put in like a random shirt like that. But overall, not a bad box from horror. This is probably one of the better boxes I've gotten in a while. There were no items that like I absolutely hated. Love the Vincent Price bust. That is the winner of this box without a doubt. Then you get the 2 DVDs. They are what they are. You know, I'll give them a watch, or they'll go, you know, the DVDs are always great to send in trade boxes and giveaways and stuff like that, so I don't mind that. The pin is quite beautiful. I do really enjoy the pin, and the pen is what it is. So is it a light box this month? In a way, maybe, but the Vincent Price bust makes up for it, and the Labyrinth shirt, bizarre choice, but, you know, whatever, it is what it is. So that is it, guys. Let me know what you thought of this month's horror block. Let me know what you think of like Nerd Block and the horror block company in general right now. They seem to really be in a weird spot right now. I know a lot of you guys keep up with that, like with the emails they've been sending us and the super delayed June box this month. So I'd really want to hear your thoughts on that. And, you know, the choice of the Labyrinth shirt. But let me know what your favorite item was in the comments down below. And that is it, guys. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Go check out my other forms of social media. I'm on Instagram, @Joe's House of Horror. My Facebook group, Joe's House of Horror. And my podcast, 3 Guys at Horror. It's all linked down below, guys. You will see it all down there. So that is it, guys. I hope everyone has a great night. And we'll see you all real soon.